Hello and welcome. I'm your host, Elizibar. We're going to talk about this book. It's an indie book. I got it for free out of the 75-cent bins at Graham Crackers probably like 6 months ago now. I don't remember. And when I was flipping through it on stream, I found some of this stuff just kind of baffling that was in it. One thing I'm going to say right off the bat, it's a lot like early image books from the original image creators. Like, it's kind of in that vein of what's going on, of having some like art style over writing substance kind of things going on. And we're going to just give this book a thumbs up for an action-packed cover. Like, the cover is actually pretty cool. You got two dudes locked in Mortal Kombat. Is it a wraparound, by the way? It so is a wraparound. Look at that. So not only do we got two dudes locked in Mortal Kombat, we got like ninjas chasing after them, along with a bunch of dudes with glowy glasses. Like, none of this makes any sense. Even having read the book, it still don't make any sense. We're going to start here. First page of the book. First panel of the book. Dude standing over a lady, okay? Now, there's like two things I just want to kind of go at here on this page. One is this is an awful lot of text to present me with, and I don't know that it did a great job of explaining who these two were and why they were fighting somebody. Okay, never mind. Let's ignore that. Ignore the text for now. We'll get to text later. But look what's going on in this panel. What is with this perspective? Oh gosh, I need a notepad or something. Hold on. Hold on. Now I need a pen. Now I need a pen. Look at this perspective with me. All right? Because I don't know what's up with this perspective. It's just totally kind of whack. I can't draw it. Like, we've got this column, like at this angle. We've got a floor at this angle. We've got roof, like this is the ceiling, doing a grid up here. Floor, so like the body's like right here in front of this thing here. Like, I don't get it. This is a crazy perspective. I feel like something here should be curving. Like, we're looking at this through a fisheye lens or something absolutely wild like that. Okay, and what's with the face? Whose face is this up here floating in front of the ceiling? I have no idea, unless this is like part of her, like, when you die, your life flashes before your eyes. I'll see your vision of my life at the nest, and da 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 da. So maybe that's what this is. I don't know. Or maybe this is supposed to be one of these gangsters that's shooting at him. I can't tell. What I can tell is these two don't like each other, especially because in these two baffling panels here, which look like a single panel, he's pointing his gun over here at these guys. Like, we're maintaining the same angle, basically. Okay, it's a different angle, but like the same line of sight between these two panels. And then we rotate the camera. So instead of looking at from this side, we're looking at this side. Okay, we haven't broken the plane, but it's kind of hard to tell that there's a separate panel right here because it's just a black set of lines around it. You should have framed it in white so it would pop. And then it would be apparent that this dude is reaching through the panel barrier. So he's not actually aiming at himself. He's still aiming at these guys. And then in this panel, he's turned to aim at her, leaving these guys free to shoot at them or something. Not entirely clear why these two are not, like, are doing this. And also, there's some weird stuff with, like, the positioning here, because he's on the left side of a table here and she's kind of in the middle. But over here, she's on the left and he's on the right. There's, like, a lot of implied movement here that doesn't seem necessary. In fact, the only reason I figured out that this was two separate panels was a careful study of like the text bubbles, and then I saw that there was this little bit of arm here, and I realized her head is just flat black right there. Like, you're not just hallucinating that you can't tell where her head is. It is literally flat black. Page one was rough, and I think that two-page bit could have worked a lot better if it had just been in an inset panel on the top of this two-page spread on the next page where this dude is getting his face kicked in and there's gunfire and stuff. Hey, there's the table they were behind. There was a lot of movement behind that teeny tiny table. That's all I'm going to say. As we go forward, we get introduced to some other plot line with some blonde girl and another like blonde lady that's going to interview her on the Today Show. There's like this, where there's like a doctor and some dude with glowing glasses. There's like these dudes here. Oh, in fact, let me find the page with those two dudes. Because the lady who was in that gunfight at the beginning, I think it's the same lady. Maybe it's not the same lady. I don't know. No, it is the same lady. She's got a headband. Whoo! I did not read a single word of this essay. This is a huge amount of text. You're not even seeing all of it. Like, your human eyes in this camera are not capable of picking it up. Look at that. Look at that. I just pushed the book up, and you got like 3 paragraphs of text condensed into one bubble right there. It's absolutely crazy just how much text is being crammed into this 2-page spread. Nutso. Now, I will say, we get like our title character showing up on page 13, which is before the staple, and he's bonking this dude silly. Whoever Mr. Glasses is, he's having a bad day, which is weird because he's like phasing through a wall, so I don't know how you punch somebody who can phase through walls, but he did. Oh gosh, where do we even go? Like, oh yeah, we get this little like scary dude here. He's called the Scorpion or something like that, and he's a serial killer. He's like stalking the one blonde girl, and eventually we have a fight at a church, and the cover payoff is complete. We get that, and at that point, the book actually works really well because it's mostly just a fight between 2 guys. It looks good. There's no cramming lots and lots of stuff in like there was in the earlier pages, and you can kind of relax, which is kind of weird when you're reading an action sequence that's the point in time where you get to relax, but the rest of the book puts so much stuff onto every panel that you can't relax. It makes you nervous. At least it made me nervous reading it. All in all, this is like okay. If you see this book for free, this might just be worth picking up just to look at some of the art in here because I ain't kidding. Like, some of this stuff looks pretty cool. We're going to go back to like this thing here. Like, that's like not bad looking. I mean, it's pretty stereotypical superhero stuff, but it looks pretty good. So that was Stark Raven number 3. I know, not a recent release. It's a 22-year-old book, and here I am talking about it, but that's where we are in our lives. You all take care of yourselves. You have a great day, great night, great whatever you got going on. Hope to see you again next time. Until then, bye-bye.